Hello everybody and welcome back to Will a Wonderful Life. It's been a while since I actually picked up this game because, well, things just got in my way. Life got in the way. But I love this game. This game is amazing. I love Will here. I love our little anime waifu girl here. I just love this game. This game is really well done. I don't think I ever expressed that in the last video. I love this game for some reason. Ah yes, we are back. Now the last story we dealt with was, Li Wen and her supposed stalker, and it was she accidentally murdered a dude. When you see all star, that means you unlocked all possible. Oh yeah, we've been through this. It's the whole multiple universes. You know what I find weird? That Bill Nye, our chief and leader in our chief and leader in science, does not believe in the whole multiple universes. I find that ridiculous. Farewell. Somebody has ruined my plan. Damn it. I sat up and realized I can barely stand. The entire room was spinning. I felt so nauseated that I almost threw up. Just a little longer and I could have seen her again. The room was completely dark since I hadn't been able to pay my utility bill for a while. I lifted my foot and tried to take a step, but I tripped over my easel. The brushes and paint fell all over the place. I crouched down and slowly started picking them up again. It took me a while as I was so exhausted. I put out the fire and I opened the window. I stumbled upon my flashlight and pressed the button. Boom! I heard a deafening explosion. What was that? A gas explosion? Typically, gas explosions are caused by the dramatic expansion of volume caused by the heat. Oh, I knew what a gas explosion was! I'm not an idiot. I know what a gas explosion was. Okay, so that's added now. I thought I was a slender figure. Wait, can I click on these two? When I woke up... Oh, crap. Can I go back? Can I go back? I didn't read that. Crap. When I woke up, the doctor told me that there was a 17-year-old girl who had been sent to the hospital along with me. She hadn't made it. Fortunately, however, I was still alive. No, Li Wen died? Because that's the only girl I can think was with him. Oh, Christ. I was still alive. I had third-degree burns all over my body. I lost my right arm and I couldn't speak. I couldn't even do something as simple as ask what the girl's name was. God, why? Why didn't you just kill me instead? Wen Zoran. Man, that sucks. Oh, God. Oh, man, that's... Oh. Oh, he thought he saw a figure of somebody fall in the fire before he passed out. So she fell into the fire, he was knocked out, and he couldn't help her. And she perished. That's so sad. Alright. The room was completely dark. I lifted my foot and tried to... Okay, that should definitely be the thing you do last, is... Yeah, put out the fire. What caused the explosion, though? What caused the explosion? I'm trying to think here. Was it this turning on the flashlight? Okay, but putting out the fire and opening the window should definitely be the first thing that he does. I stumbled upon my flashlight and pressed the button, and then I lifted my foot and tried to take a step, but I tripped over my easel to brush the paper. Okay, definitely that should be the last thing he does because he's exhausted. That won't affect anything, I don't think. Huh, some pieces are missing. Bad. God damn it. Sometimes this happens. In this layer, this previous development led to a gas explosion. As a result, Wen Zoran would not be able to carry out his following actions. Therefore, the white pieces disappeared. Unfortunately, pieces disappear when the subject of the actions described in the pieces is no longer active. This is only confirmed. Oh, it was completely dark. I needed to put it that he turned it on. God dang it. I know what I need to do. Yeah, I see. Retry. Okay. So it was completely dark. No. Oh yeah. Okay. And then I put out the fire. Maybe this will change it, because now he can see, he can clean things up. I held up my flashlight. I made sure everything had been picked up and then walked towards the doorway. Click. Someone had just shut the door. I hurried up. However, there was nothing there except a broken, worthless ceramic pot on the floor. Oh, because she knocked over the pot because she was so scared. I opened the door and looked outside in the hallway. There was no one there either. I went back in, saw the remaining coals and the smoke that was still lingering in the room. I could still continue the plan. I lit the coals again and closed the window. I climbed back into bed. I felt my consciousness leave me as I started to enter another world. Okay. So what Okay, so we tried where we made him put out the fire first. Try this. Maybe this will complete it. Alright, the night breeze was coming in through the window. I tried to take a deep breath, but I couldn't. Perhaps I had spent too much time picking up those things earlier had I been poisoned. I held the flashlight in my hand and walked towards the doorway. I found a girl lying on the floor unconscious. Had she been poisoned too? I suddenly remembered a news story about people who had been killed by their neighbors' accidents while attempting suicide by burning coals. Where in the world does this happen? I wanted to go back and call an ambulance, but I couldn't. I'd not breathe anymore. If I could at least open the door. I tried to reach the handle, but it seemed to be getting further away. God dang it. What's the right move here? Put out the fire. Can I put this after? No, okay. I'm trying to think here. So, if he takes too long, the girl suffocates and dies. This should definitely be the last thing he does. Oh wait, can I put things before it? No. Boom. This explosion happens. It still ends in death. Let's see if this changes it. Because if he puts out the fire, cleans up his stuff, gets the flashlight, he'll still find the girl awake, I think. Sorry if that was fast, but that's what I'm referencing. Who's there? I pressed the button on my flashlight in a hurry, and the white light almost blinded me. Ah! I saw a shadow fall to the ground. I quickly turned on the light towards the sound, and saw that was a girl that I had never met before. I checked to see if she was still breathing. She was. I remembered a school picnic during my junior high school years. I had done the same thing to scare a girl in my class. She didn't faint, even though I had done it intentionally. Kids today are so weak. True that, brother! I carried the girl into my ventilated bedroom, laid her down on the bed, and pulled my sheets over her. I went back into the living room and picked up my paintbrushes. I tried to remember her panicking face when she saw me. I suddenly had a new feeling, a feeling that I could paint something special this time. And yet, I just fell asleep with my brush in my hand while leaning against the wall. Yeah, baby! Wow, that was so scary. Really? Guy dying like 9 times because of me is scary to you? That's freaking terrifying. I don't want to see anything else like that ever again. Well, if you do want to see it again, you can. While you're reading a letter, select replay and review the whole thing. I wonder though, why can't we see all those images? Are we just reading the letters? Technically, we are not actually receiving handwritten letters from humans. You could think of these letters as a manifestation of their will. Thus enters you. That's why he gives us the letters. He's their will. He's everyone's will. Okay, I get it. That's why they include more than the text you are reading. Sometimes you will receive images of what they see or even how they feel. Wow, that's really amazing. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. I love this game. This is a really cool concept to a really cool idea. Something on my leg. How do you feel? Whew, everything felt so unreal. Am I a god? Have I always been living here? And the sky outside has always been red. It's even snowing outside. The weather is so weird. I have no memories of any of this. Is any of this real? Of course, don't worry about it. Your memories will come back to you slowly. Anyway, don't you think your job is perfect for you? And it isn't hard either, is it? That's true. it is more interesting than I thought. Now that I think about it, if I was to do a playthrough of this on hard mode, I could just remember the order, because I have a good memory. I could do it. While it is interesting indeed, it is all rather serious. From now on, I won't repeat myself anymore. Some of my previous instructions can be found in the help menu. What the hell is a help menu? I'm a god, not a computer. I'm sorry. The content in the help menu will allow you to grow as you learn your job. However, you might not be able to find everything you need in there. For instance, if you forgot or didn't pay attention to what I've told you, you might never be able to hear it again. So it is truly important information, as you see here, that is highlighted in orange text. That's just narcissistic of you to highlight your very important text. Things in orange text are extremely important. When you see something in orange, you should slow down your reading and pay extra attention. Please, son, I read like a 10th grader. Actually, I read like a 5-year-old. Curious George picture books are the really only way to make me read. Now answer fast. Which of the following words were highlighted in orange when I first said? Extremely. Pay extra attention. Extremely important. It wasn't truly important information. It was extremely important. Extremely important. See? I knew this was going to happen. You have to remember the importance of every word in orange text. As long as you pay it. He didn't say truly. Go back and look at it. He didn't say truly. And if he did, screw me. In other words, if you don't, you are likely to get stuck in some of the more challenging tasks. We are going to restart the game now to teach you a lesson that you... No! I was just kidding. Quick, say thank you because I just saved you. Ha 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 ha. Slot 0 on the loading page. At the bottom of the corner is an autosave. Yeah, it's been autosaving the whole damn time. I know how autosaves work. They basically save my life in games. Best feature any game could have is autosave. Mwah. Most recently, autosave points. Well, that's all for now. We'll say goodbye for the moment. I hope I see you again soon. I'll be here waiting. If he screwed with my progress, I'm going to kill myself. How do you feel? Oh my god. Okay, watch him say it. Watch him say it. Truly. Shut up. Don't say it. Don't you dare say it, guys. Yeah, I get it. Shit. 1-3 chance. I saw orange text first. Oh boy, I think it is the second one. Correct. Oh, thank God. Because if he restarted my game again, I was going to be so furious. I've taught you so far. You are truly my master. Aside from the orange text in normal mode, you will notice a lot of red text. If you read those words very carefully, you might find some clues that will help you solve the puzzle. I read the red text. Nothing helped me with the gas. In normal modes, such clues will be highlighted in red. They might help you with deductions. If you ever find yourself stuck in a puzzle with no idea how to proceed, pay special attention to the red text, and you will surely be able to make progress. Most likely not, because that gas one was hard. Alright, it seems like you should be fine now. And I can take it easy on you now. I believe as long as you go along with your task, you will eventually make the right decisions. Thank you, doggo. Besides, I can see that you already have made a choice. A choice? Yes, I told you at the beginning that handling the prayers from the humans is our job. However, whether to help them or not and how exactly you want to change their fates is completely up to you. I see that you have chosen an S ending for them all. That means you are choosing the path of absolute kindness. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I'm very touched that I'm a man of kindness. Now, see, I'm not an asshole. Anyone who tells you is wrong. I'm not an asshole. Well, They were asking me for help, so of course I should help them. What's the alternative? That I should torture them instead? Not necessary. I just want to remind you that the path of absolute kindness is not an easy one. Especially when you receive letters from two different people, you will have to make the endings for both sides an S. Simply achieving an S ending for just one of them won't be good enough. In other words, you have to solve two people's problems at the same time. Oh my god, this is getting complex. My brain's already starting hurting from reading this. I see. Well, I'm sure I can find a way. Okay then, by the way, I suppose you don't remember your own name either. Your name is Myth. Sexy! You are a god who can manipulate people's fates through stories and puzzles. That's why they call you Myth. You might not know this yet, but you are actually quite popular in the human world. Some of the urban legends that have been circulating are stories about you. Wow, I didn't know I was so impressive. Even though I seem to have forgotten a lot of things, I'm still adapting and trying to learn. You and me both, girl. You and me both. Amnesiacs. I just knocked that over. I do feel like helping people, and that makes me happy. If I work very hard, I could possibly grant wishes to everyone in the world. Everyone? Well, you'd be buried by all of their letters first. First of all, the mailbox is supposed to hold everything for me, so I could just take one out, one at a time. But then again, I feel like it'd be the Bruce Almighty incident, where he's just like, put everyone's prayers on post-it notes, and then the whole room gets covered in post-it notes, and then I create a Yahoo Gmail account for these things. Let's do that. Let's make a Gmail account for prayers. I don't have to deal with mail. I can deal with emails. You're not impressed, are you? However, if you try your best, you should be able to shape the world a little closer to your liking at the very least. Apocalypse! I'm sorry. Got it? I'll try my best. Well, from now on, let me know if you have any questions. After all, it's just the two of us here. What kind of hell is this? There's no one here but me and you? Oh. Was that the prologue? I don't know what this is, but it's breaking the game. I'm just gonna skip this. Jimmy! I need to impress her next time. Oh, geez. There's so many people in this game. Yeah, there's an encoding overload, I know. I just got a notification that the game's breaking. Oh, sweet Jesus. Maybe they should have tried this. Can I skip this? Oh, God, we're stuck here. Oh, this sucks. Hey, it's that dude again. Oh, God. Spotty! Oh, my God, it's a cat. Tiny. Oh, we got a pyromaniac. I think it's almost over. Oh, I'm tiny. What sucks is, that was the prologue. What kind of letters we getting for today? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop moaning in my ear, Jesus! Okay, I don't know how many. Oh man. Let's continue with Li Wen, my new partner. This problem was so difficult. I started at the test and it looked like some kind of ancient curse, torturing my fragile mind. A box of chocolate milk suddenly appeared on my desk. My favorite. I opened it up and started drinking it. It was so delicious. Li Wen, what are you doing during the exam? Thud. Miss Yang pounded her fist on my desk. You usually pound a ruler, you don't pound fists. My eyes went wide. There was no test. No, Miss Yang. Not even my favorite drink, chocolate milk. I was lying on my own bed, still wearing the t-shirt I had put on for tennis last night. How had I fallen asleep like this? Suddenly I remembered that I found some strange things at my door last night. I carefully opened the door and looked outside. There was nothing. Was it all still just a dream? In any case, what time was it? I checked the clock on the wall. Bam! It was 9:10. I rushed to school as fast as possible. The second period had just begun. It was tennis class today. Oh god, they have classes for tennis. I don't like tennis, okay? It's because tennis games get me angry. Yeah, that's as athletic as I get is playing sport games. Tennis games in general make me so mad. Like, if you ever heard of Sega All-Stars Tennis. That game broke me because Alex the Kid, regional finals, took me 8 games to beat him, where 7 of them he beat me out without me even scoring. Unfair. It's a broken game. Our school was famous for its emphasis on so-called quality education, which meant that unlike other schools, we had classes in stuff like tennis, arts, and so on. Even for the senior students, so that they could get some exercise and release some of the stress from schoolwork. Sports don't get me, they don't relieve my stress. They make me even more stressed, which makes me want to punch a wall. Not many seniors enroll in these classes, though. See, that's why students are so wound up. Everyone had bet their whole lives on the upcoming Geokai, also known as the National High School Education Entrance. Oh, one of those bad boys. So what we would call the ACT or SAT, okay. The National Higher Education Entrance Exam. However, I still had no idea what I wanted to do in my future. Girl, you and me both! Like, I started college for nanotechnology. And then I stopped taking nanotechnology because I found classes boring, and sitting in those classes, I wondered what the hell I was doing with my life. But I'm fine, don't worry. I might go back to college for game design, but who knows, maybe. Nor what major I would be interested in. I suppose I would just go with the flow. I think that was the problem with me in education, was it was always this pressure of, we're gonna build you up towards something you're not gonna be, even though you want to be something else. Like, I don't think anyone remembers these, but they were these old tests that were like evaluation exams of where you would probably end up in your life. And it's like, oh, you scored stronger on strength sides, so you would probably be more like law enforcement or police officer, something with civil service. Now it's just like, oh god, these tests make me insane. Like, I remember I took a test, it was like kindergarten, of where I would end up, and it said I would end up in the medical field, which I kind of did, but I didn't follow through with that at all. I carried the racket under my arm and ran out onto the tennis court. Usually I would just do some hitting practice during the class, but today I was here with a purpose. Last time I accidentally hit my knucklehead Rocky from class 3. Hit that knucklehead Rocky? Why is his name Rocky? When I had been practicing my serve, he insisted that I had done it on purpose and challenged me to a match to settle the score. What kind of obsessive, obnoxious man was this? Well, today was the day of our duel. I had agreed to his proposal with 30 boxes of chocolate milk as the wager. How the heck do you have money to pay for 30 boxes of chocolate milk? Like, I get they're like yay big, but they cost like $1.50. Like, it's easier to buy a gallon of chocolate milk and say it's a box of 30. My favorite. We would play a doubles match for one set, and we got to pick our partner for the opponent. I picked Wayne Quinn as Rocky's partner first. He was probably the weakest out of all the people present today. Oh wow, you're gonna be that jerky? Like, I'm gonna set the odds against you. But then again, the odds are probably set against her, because she probably gets with the second partner. My darling chocolate milk, here I come. Rocky pointed to someone behind me. Your partner will be him then. I turned around and saw someone who was looking petrified, someone whom I had never even met before. The stranger introduced himself as Jimmy. Wait, wasn't Jimmy in the intro screen? He said he had just transferred from Hong Kong today. Hong Kong's a bitchin' place. I love Hong Kong. Like, I've never been there personally, but by the tour guides, it's a awesome place to be. A transfer student in the last semester of senior year, and from Hong Kong nonetheless. That was particular. My friend who lives in Japan, she's been there. She's been to Hong Kong. She says it's awesome. She also loves Japan, even though she used to be an American. Yeah, she moved to Japan 4 years ago. Never mind, I needed to win my chocolate milk first. Since he had enrolled in the class, he had been really good. Maybe this would be my lucky day. Just one game later, I realized I had been kidding myself. That sneaky Rocky must have known this guy didn't know how to play at all. Wayne Quinn might only be a 2.0, but that would make Jimmy a 0.2. Jesus. He barely even knew how to hold a racket. No matter for my precious chocolate milk, I would have to do it all alone. Half an hour later, we would have to do it with the tiebreaker. Oh yeah. I never understood tennis, how it goes 15, 30, 40, and then game. Like, shouldn't it at least go by increments of 15? Like, if it starts at 15, goes to 30, then it should be 45. Like, 40 love. I don't understand that. Like, I didn't understand tennis, and I think that's why I don't like it, is because I don't understand it. Like, I don't like it to the point where I won't watch it. I just don't like playing it, because it's so hard. The score was 7-8, their match point. If I could win this next point, I still had a chance. Otherwise, I would have to buy the chocolate milk myself at a 7-Eleven. You guys still have some? We still have 7-Elevens, yeah. I was standing in the right side at the back. My hat was soaking wet and sweat was dripping down my ponytail onto my t-shirt. None of you pervs, don't get excited from that. Jimmy was standing on the left side at the net. I could see he was sweating though through the back of his t-shirt too. Here came the ball. It was aimed at the center part of the back court to my left. I squeezed the racket in my hand, a sudden twist in my ankle. Swing! I fell to the ground and completely mishit the ball. Even worse, I went straight into the back of Jimmy's head. Jimmy fainted. Oh no, did I just give him a concussion? But I clearly remember that he was standing much further left, wasn't he? Lee went. Man, this girl just has all the bad luck. Let's reply. Okay, the problem was so different. Oh, I didn't want to replay, no. Okay, next slide. Let's do this. Okay. My name is Jimmy. Today was my first day at Ying Nang High School. Oh, this is the cool guy. This is the guy that I liked. Who was in the intro. This is the guy that I can feel it, buddy. I flew from Hong Kong to Beijing only a few days ago. On my first night, my suitcase, which held my laptop, still hadn't arrived at the hotel. I was bored out of my mind and decided to go down to the arcade and kill some time. There I saw a girl with long hair. Aw, he likes Lee Wen. She had come into the arcade with a basket of tennis balls and she was sweating from head to toe. She wanted to get the Sir Spotty doll from the claw machine. I wanted to get it too, but earlier there had been a couple hogging the machine for a long time. Throughout my childhood, my father would always buy me anything I wanted. It was usually Game Boys, computers, and stuff like that. Nothing outrageous. So I never really understood the feeling of wanting something so badly, but not being able to get it. Aw, buddy, welcome to the club. Let me introduce you. Usually, it's girls. Us men, we go for the girls that we can't get. Me, I got the girl that I couldn't get. And I got it. I didn't mean that. Please don't hit me later. Yeah, so our relationship is what's she doing with him. That's our relationship summed up in a phrase. I looked at her from a distance. I watched her flail and try to keep trying over and over again. Her expression looked so funny and so cute. I felt a strange urge. I'd gone to an all-boys school. Oh, God. Oh, no. All-boys schools. Oh, no. First introduction to women. Clap them cheeks. I'm going to get hated for that one, aren't I? I'd gone to an all-boys school in Hong Kong and also wasn't someone who liked to go out that much. Man, it's like I'm speaking to myself here. I had never really met very many girls. I had never learned how to pick up girls either. Bro, you and I, two peas in a pod, but today felt different. I really thought she was extremely cute, and I had a special feeling about her that I didn't really understand myself. Oh, I didn't want to miss the chance of getting to know her. I mustered all my courage and decided to get her attention. I wrote down my email address on a piece of paper that I bought a drink and quietly left the cup on the counter of the claw machine with a note under the cup. Now I just needed to wait for her response. Wait. Are you the creepy guy that's stalking her? The first night, I didn't get an email. It must have been too late. She would write back the next day, I thought. The second day, all I got was junk mail. The third day, maybe she had lost the note by accident. Maybe she had washed it in her laundry. Maybe I could find out what her email was instead. All I needed to do was hack into the cashier system of the arcade. I could get information on all the customers who had paid all the tokens using mobile banking. And I could get more than just their email addresses, like their real addresses and bank. Buddy, Jimmy, stop! You're going into felonies here. Oh, Jesus. So I did it. I mustered all the courage once again and wrote her an email. Yet, maybe she didn't really use her email. I had told my father that I wanted to transfer to this school. It didn't really matter to him, and the school happened to be quite good, so he agreed almost immediately. If he had known the truth, he would have slapped me in the face and called me a disgrace. I like how it just... God, you're a memey little bastard, aren't you? I had also found out she liked playing tennis, so of course, I bought myself a racket immediately. And even finished reading all 42 volumes of manga series like The Kid of Tennis. I love manga. Manga is amazing. The Kid of Tennis is... Yeah, I feel like we've read this. I feel like I've actually read The Kids of Tennis, and it was one of the first mangas I ever read. And if you're reading manga, it's not good to start off with just like some random piece like The Kids of Tennis. It's good to start with something more controlled, like One Piece. Like, I think One Piece is a very controlled volume 1 of manga if you're gonna start with manga. Me, I started off with Berserk. Berserk was one of the greatest mangas I've ever read, mainly because I love it. It's basically Dark Souls and Bloodborne in a manga. It's actually the inspiration for Dark Souls and Bloodborne. But I would have never thought that I would get to the chance to partner with her in a doubles match on the first day at the new school. What's up, buddy? Oh, okay. My dog's got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Got myself a drink, too. Alright. And I had also never realized that, well, everything in the manga was a lie. The only time I have ever touched the ball, it hit the referee. Oh crap, I sucked so bad. She must hate me now. We ended up in a tiebreaker for the match. I'd read all about this in the manga. Basically, it was a quick way to decide the winner with both sides had been evenly matched. If it wasn't for me, she would have already won easily. The ball was coming again. It was a fast one, and it was flying towards my right side. I was so nervous that my hand was shaking uncontrollably. I tried my best to hold the racket so steady so I could. I tried to take a step to the right. I rushed forward. I took a step to the right almost out of instinct and still let the ball pass. Even if I tried to hit the ball, it would never go in. From behind me, I heard her hitting the ball. Oh, good job. Please tell me you didn't say that out loud. But before I could finish my thought, I felt sudden shock and numbness and pain from the back of my head. I completely blacked out. I was in the infirmary when I woke up. It was already noon. I looked around. There was no one else in the room but the school nurse. Oh, Jimmy, what did you think was going to happen? Jimmy, you and I love you. You're good people. You're like me. You just execute everything the fucking wrong way. Okay. Is there anything past it? No. Okay. The ball was coming. It was flying to my right. I took a step to the... Oh, yeah. We need to take this. Get rid of the twisted ankle. I took a... Okay. Jimmy was standing on the left side of the net. Yeah. I took a step to the right. Maybe this will do it. The ball flew past me. I expected to hear her hitting the ball, but I heard nothing. I turned around and saw her sitting on the ground, hunched over. Did she get hit by the ball? People were gathering around. Someone mentioned the infirmary. I suppose someone would take her there at any moment now. Honestly, I wish that someone could be me. Our teacher walked over. You! Take her to the infirmary! Wait, he was speaking to me. Oh my gosh, the goddess of fortune must have heard my wishes! The ball was to my left, but I was stumbling to my right. Not only did I not hit the ball, I even lost my racket. And for some reason, my stomach suddenly started hurting. Why was it because I hadn't had time for breakfast this morning? 7 to 9. We lost it. I lost it. I took 2 pills in the infirmary and felt a little better. I lay down on the bed. Everything around me was white as it made me feel sleepy. Jimmy said he wanted to keep me company, so he was sitting beside my bed. I thought maybe I should talk to him a little so that it would feel less awkward. However, I think I was too exhausted. I fell asleep. God dang it. Okay, so, here came the ball. I was aimed at the... Oh, maybe she needs to rush forward? Took a step to the right, swing. That would hit it. Yeah, that'll do it, I think. Because I think she'll still get hurt. He'll win the game for her, and he'll be happy. I swung my racket with my eyes closed. The ball flew over the baseline. It was out. I did overestimate myself. The match was over. Ugh, she must be mad at me now. Can you stop talking in freaking email faces? It's ticking me off, man. Jimmy took a swing at the ball. The ball flew over the baseline. Out. 7 to 9. We lost. I lost. My precious 30 boxes of chocolate milk. Bad, Lee Boy Brown. Okay, okay. I rushed forward. I took a step to the right. Maybe this will do it. God dang it. Okay, no. I rushed forward. Swing. Like, I just don't know what. Even worse, the ball went straight into the back of Jimmy's head. Jimmy passed out. Oh no, did I just give him a concussion? But I clearly remember that he was standing much further left, wasn't he? Even though I just threw stuff around. Okay, let me think here. I took a step to the right. I felt a sudden shock of numbness, pain from the back of my head. Okay, so she can't take a step forward or she'll hit him. Can I just get rid of this? Bap. Took a step to the right. Swing. And have her just rush forward? Or is that... Yeah, that fails. Okay. Swing. Get overestimate. So I think it has to be her who does it. So I rush forward, swing. I'm trying every goddamn combination. He was standing much further left. Oh. Jimmy got A. So, okay, this is good. These two I think are good. Jimmy, stop getting such goddamn rank A's. Okay, bad. I don't know how to help you, Lee Win. You're doing freaking nothing. Okay. Oh, maybe she needs all of them. Okay. I rushed forward, took a step to the right, swing, crack my ankle. Break. Okay, what if I give her all that? Yeah, Jimmy just gets to be a freaking baller in the waiting room. Like, I feel like he has to be the hero here. Bad. It was It ends bad for everyone. God. Okay, I'm thinking here. Okay. Right side at the back. That's where she was standing. Okay, Jimmy was standing on the left side at the net in the front. Here came the ball. It was aimed at center of the back court. So just swing. Oh, okay. Rush forward to center. I don't know what the sudden twist of my ankle does. Like, I'm trying everything. Okay, so if she's at the right and she takes a step to... No, she'll be out of bounds. God dang it. Bad for everyone. You guys making me nervous. I don't know what to do. I don't know what that was. Okay. How was it? It was, she swung and she had a sun twist the ankle. Okay. I think this is how it started out. So... She's standing there. Rush forward. I took a step to the right. Swing. Nope. Now see, in tennis, I don't know if twisting your ankle does anything. Like, I feel like Jimmy has to have all of them. Like, if I'm looking at this right, I was standing in the right side at the back. If she takes a step to the right. Okay, Jimmy was on the left side, takes a step to the right. He'll be center. Here comes the ball, and it was flying towards my right side. Oh crap, clicked out of the game. What the actual... Okay, what do you want from me, game? Be gone, demon. Okay, what was the one where Jimmy became the hero? Where he got A. Twist my ankle here. Add. Like, I don't see any way we can make Jimmy the sad loner boy the hero here. Like, I just don't see it. Okay, reset. Okay, I took a step to the right. Okay, so that ends badly for everyone. Just tucker that right in there. Bam. Nope. Okay. Reset. Okay, what combination haven't I tried? I don't know what to do. I rushed forward. That ends badly for everyone. Take a step to the right. No, he needs to take a step to the right. It's interesting. Step to the right. Swing. Like, how did I get the rank A for Jimmy that one time? I rushed forward. Okay. No, she needs to rush forward because she's in the back. Okay, so if she rushed forward, that makes her the center zone. Okay, if she rushes forward, that makes her in the center of the backcourt. Like, I'm not crazy. This is left, this is right. If she's on the right, she's moving further out of bounds. Okay, felt a sun shock and numbness in my... Blacked out. So it needed to wait. Okay, if he steps to the right, he's in her kill zone. So get rid of that. Have her rush forward. swing that bad boy. Bad all around. It was flying towards my right side, so he has to take a step to the right, And my dog needs me. I'll be back to think about this. Like, what combination haven't I tried yet? Okay. Step forward. I rushed forward. If he rushes forward... And she just twists her ankle. That's bad. How did I get the A rank from that one time? I'm trying to make it so everyone wins here. And I rushed forward. Jimmy swung the ball. Baseline out. Can you guys just not win? Maybe the sun twists. Poor Jimmy, like, I just feel bad for him. Like, poor guy. Like, I'm just trying to get the A rank again. Swing. Man, okay. Wait, hold on, go back. Does it save how I got most of the endings. There is one thing that could help you with work. That's history. History? Smart girl, every ending you come across is achieved there when you run through its history of inspiration. History. What's this? Oh wait, is this the A rank? Here we can browse all possible endings layer. They're displayed on the right. Furthermore, they are arranged in the same order, small squares when you open the letter. Arranged or... Oh, okay. The ending with one small I is the one you are currently viewing. Okay. Okay. So, I rushed forward and I twist my ankle. So, oh, no, this is the one. So, I'm just twist the ankle. Alright. I rushed forward, sun twist the ankle. That's what got him A. Alright, let's start. Retry. Okay, I sun twist the ankle. I took a step forward. Oh no, I rushed forward, sun twist the ankle. What? I rushed forward, sun twist the ankle, swing. I took a step to the right. She hit the ball, but it didn't go over the net. The match was over. We lost. She had done her best. It was all my fault for sucking too much. The ball hit the net and dropped on our side. Shoot! I wish I had hit it harder. 7-9. We lost. I lost. My precious $30 is chocolate milk. Forget your chocolate milk. What about him? What about Jimmy? Oh, crap. Okay, I rushed forward. Okay, I took... Rank A, bad. Okay. So I rushed forward. So this is needed for Jimmy. History, please. God dang it. Okay. Okay, so the best one was a sun twisting ankle swing for her. I rushed forward, sun twist the ankle. Okay, sun twist the ankle. And what was hers? Next letter. Her best one was a sun twist of my ankle swing. But he's already done that. Okay, I rushed forward, sun twist the ankle, swing. God dang it. I'm trying, guys. Believe me, I am. Jesus. Okay, so get rid of the swing. That is Jimmy's thing, though. Okay, I just don't know hers. Bad for everyone. Bad bird. I don't know what to freaking do. Like, I feel like this is the best outcome. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm leaving this here because I don't know what to do. I would have to either look this up or come back to another video, or just solve it and show you guys what I did, which is probably the best case scenario, because this is hard. But thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Will, A Wonderful World. I will play more. I will play this to completion because I freaking love this game. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next atrocious installments that I've planned. Bye-bye.